Hello my babies and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Leora Alexandra. Welcome to the Baby Elephant community where we talk about law of attraction, spirituality, self-development, and so much more. Today is another Friday. I've been really enjoying this every other day video thing that I've got going on, because before, I feel like always on Fridays I talk about the structure of the channel a little bit, so forgive me if I do that, but you guys are my friends as well as my community, and I feel like I just want you to know what's going on, right? So before, I was doing Manifestation Monday and a Friday video every week, and I was kind of getting sick of them. I want to stay inspired. So if I do every other day, then there's not always a Manifestation Monday every week, and there's not always a Friday Q&A every week. So it takes turns, right? So I really like this new method. So far, I might stick with it. We'll see. I might go back to a few videos. I don't know. We'll see. So far, I'm really enjoying it. I've also been really enjoying sending out an email every day. I did a challenge. If you weren't a part of the challenge, I did a challenge. I posted it everywhere, that I was sending out an email every day for 30 days. I'm still doing it now, but you know, if you sign up now, you did miss a lot of emails. So I'm considering just continuing to do that. Maybe not every single day, but almost every single day, because I'm enjoying sending the emails so much. I love this. I love what I do. I mean, it's work for sure. I take it very seriously, but it's so enjoyable that it can't really, I don't know. It's just fun, and I really like it. I really like reaching out to you guys and connecting with you. So if you want to be a part of the email list and receive an email every day from me, I'll put a link below. You just sign up with your email. Today is Friday. It is a Friday, so we're going to answer some questions. Now, I received these questions on Instagram. You guys know I usually collect the questions on Instagram because it's just so easy to keep track of them here. And then I don't really look at them before getting on video and answering, because I kind of just like the information to flow through me and for you to acquire it. So I'm gonna go all the way down. How do I live in the moment? What a wonderful question. Living in the moment is something that we should all work on every day. We are prepped and primed in the way that we are socialized and raised. We live not in the moment. We live either in the past with anxiety, thinking about the past, things that have happened, or, you know, shaming ourselves over past events or missing past events, or we live in the future, planning. I'm gonna do this when I do this, when I do this, when I do that. And what happens is, you know, even if we say, you know, later today I'm going to go do this, once we get to that place, we're already thinking about what we're going to do next. So we're never thinking about what we're doing in the present moment. Being mindful is a practice. It is like a muscle. You work it out and it becomes stronger and stronger over time. A good way to become mindful and live in the present moment is to pay attention to your surroundings and always be on the lookout for signs and synchronicities. I talk to you guys about signs and synchronicities a lot, and the only way to really notice them, to notice the patterns, to notice the repeating numbers, to notice conversations with strangers if we're getting information from them, is to be present. So if you're constantly on the lookout for signs, you're constantly in the present moment. It goes hand in hand. Does that make sense? So good ways to remain in the present moment and be present are to lock eyes with people when they talk to you and make them feel like they're the only person in the room, that they're the only person that exists in the world, and that this conversation between you guys is the most important conversation ever. Not only will that keep you locked in and present and in the moment, it will also make people want to be around you more and talk to you more, because there's this connection, this energy transference there, and they're like, wow, this person really sees me, this person cares about me, what I'm saying matters to them. Of course, you shouldn't do that with negative conversations or with people who make you feel bad, but definitely do it more and more with people that make you feel good, conversations that you enjoy, because in that sense, you're also manifesting. Do you see how all these things go hand in hand? So being present, living in the moment, goes hand in hand with synchronicity, goes hand in hand with manifesting, and with just overall well-being and living your best life. It's all connected. Another good way to live in the moment is to really focus on feeling your body. Feel where you sit or where your feet hit the floor. Feel how your clothes feel on your body, how maybe scan your body for how it feels every so often. That will really lock you into the present moment. Another good way is to focus on smells. What do you smell around you? You know that saying, stop and smell the roses? It's actually so literal, because if you stopped and smelled the roses, literally, you get zapped back into the present moment. And then of course, focusing on your breath is so powerful. If we're making sure that we're filling up our bellies with air and that we are breathing deeply, not only is more oxygen going to get into our brain, but we're going to again snap back to the present moment. And why is it so good to be present? Because of all those things I mentioned. More synchronicity, more signs, easier time manifesting, lessened anxiety because you're not living in the past, lessened worry because you're not living in the future. You're here. So that was a great question. Okay, this is another good question that I really want to dedicate my time to. Is there any way to bring up someone else's vibrations? There definitely is, but let's start with the fact that our cup needs to be full before we fill somebody else's cup. In order to give energy, there's energy transference, which I talk about a lot. You have to make sure that you feel energy first. So as long as you're practicing self-care and self-love, as long as you're resting, you're well-fed, you are in a good mental place and your vibrations are high, you can give as much energy and as much of yourself to other people and not feel drained. But if you are already drained, if your cup is empty, giving your energy and raising somebody else's vibrations is going to take out a lot from you. So my advice is to first and foremost focus on yourself, focus on raising your own vibrations. And I have so many videos on raising your vibrations, but the easiest way to do that is to get a good night's sleep, to feed your body nutrient-dense foods, usually a plant-based diet, to drink a lot of water, journal, practice gratitude, talk to people that you love a lot and talk about love and what you're grateful for often. Give thanks often. Smile a lot even when you don't feel like smiling. Just little things to raise your vibration. Go out in nature. Listen to really good music. Dance. Do things that put you in a high vibration. And then if you need to cheer somebody up or raise their vibration, what's really good to do is if you're in person with this person, like I was saying about the mindfulness thing, make them feel seen and heard. Talk to them and look them in the eyes and give them your energy. Send them outward. We know what energy feels like. Just send them those vibrations. Send them that healing and loving energy. Be there for them and it's going to be contagious. Your energy is just going to transfer to them. There's not much that you need to do other than just be there, show up for people and be intentional. You can set an intention before the conversation. Be like, I want to transfer energy to this person so that they feel better, so that their vibrations are raised. And then another good question on the other spectrum, on the other side of the spectrum, how do I protect my vibration from someone I live with who has a very low vibration? This is a difficult situation for sure, but not unmanageable at all. This is so totally something that you can manage and control. Like I was saying, take care of yourself, self-care and self-love, but most importantly, create an energetic shield around yourself through meditation. I have a video on creating an energetic shield to protect you from low vibe people and from negative people. It's a meditation and it is impenetrable and it works forever. It's permanent. You set this grid before interacting with anybody else and you are protected from their energy. Remember that your energy is your responsibility. No one can make you feel any way that you don't want to feel. The only thing that they can do is put their own stuff on you, get in an argument with you. And if you don't react to everything that they do, that is going to go away because you're not focusing so much on it. And when we don't focus on what they're doing all the time, because of the way the law of attraction works, it's going to lessen. And over time, you're going to see that behavior just completely fades. And if you focus on your own vibrations and protecting yourself with that shield, that person is going to change. I tell you guys this a lot. I lived at home and my mom for many years, for very good reasons, was very negative. She was in a very low vibration and in a very low state because she was in a lot of pain. She was going through a lot of personal stuff and she was just struggling. I had to create a shield around myself, and I had to be good with myself in order to be able to live with her. And it took a while until the information finally sunk in when I realized I'm in charge of my own energy. I'm in charge of my own vibration, and nobody else can make me feel a certain way. Then I would stop reacting whenever she felt really negative, because, you know, when she got the reaction, when she felt negative, when she got the comfort or me, you know, agreeing with her and being like, yeah, F this, F that, then we created more of that energy and there was more negativity. So when I stopped reacting to the negative stuff, she saw that I would react to the positive, and it brought more and more positivity out of her. She's like a different person now. So that's all manageable. It's all doable. Make sure to create that energetic shield around you. I'll link that in the description below. And I think that's it for Friday Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got some answers from this. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know if you have more questions that I can take for next Friday. I think it will be in 2 weeks for that Q&A. I really enjoy these. I really love making videos. I feel so much gratitude. I'm so grateful for you. I love you guys. Until my next video, keep your vibrations way, way, way up.